Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video on my documentary channel, where I document everything related to my life and also my business. Let me know in the comments what you think about this intro. So the last video I gave you an update on what was happening in the agency and what is happening with that specific client we are working with. If you didn't check that video, go right now, check it out. You're gonna find the I here or there. Check it out first before continuing this video, so you can have some context first, okay? So if you checked that video already, you understood what was happening, but just to recap really fast. So that client simply was not satisfied with the scripts that we wrote for him, because he had a completely different vision, and we had a completely different vision as well. And the reason or this problem actually happened because the expectations, in the onboarding process, we didn't set the right expectations from the beginning, and this is actually our mistake, that we didn't make everything clear from the very beginning, okay? So I already mentioned that in the last video as well. Right now I want to talk about something else related to another problem. In the period that I was doing outreach and I was doing client acquisition efforts so I can sign more clients, I was doing that outreach literally last month. I did only 10 outreach messages, only 10. I was able to book 4 qualified sales calls, and from the 4 calls I was able to close 2 clients. One of those clients is that client that we had problems with, okay? And the other client is actually currently on hold because he's busy. Literally he needs just to record the content and film the content of the first month, but he is super busy with a brand launch or something related to his work. So he said we're gonna follow up with him maybe a week or so, so we can film the content and continue working. So this is simply what happened. The thing is, when I signed those 2 clients, I completely stopped outreach. I completely stopped my lead flow. Nothing was coming. The leads, it was completely zero again, because simply I stopped my client acquisition efforts, right? So why I did that? I did it simply because I thought I just need to make sure that I deliver really good results to those 2 clients first. And once I achieve really good results for those 2 clients, I can then start getting more clients and signing more clients. So simply I can have operational workload, sustainable operational workload. If I kept signing more clients and more clients without making the operations systemized and kind of automated, I won't be able to serve those clients, right? That's why I was kind of anxious about this point, which is signing more clients and not being able to fulfill to these clients, right? That's why I stopped completely the outreach and the client acquisition efforts once I signed those 2 clients. And in fact, this is not the first time I do that. I did it also before, in a previous period where I signed other clients, then I stopped again. It keeps being like that. Starting some outreach, getting some clients, stopping again. Some clients churn, I need to go and start outreach again, from scarcity mindset, because simply I'm desperate and I need to sign clients as soon as possible, right? Because clients keep churning, I need more. I was into this loop. So the lesson I learned is the lead flow must not, by any reason, be stopped, whatsoever. The leads must be coming in, and that will give you safety. It's kind of a safety net. In case a client or 2 churned, you know that you have a lead flow. You know that you have potential clients that you can sign, and you can still increase your revenue, or at least be at the same point, not less. Because once you lose a client and you have low numbers of clients, it is going to be very, very strong damage. Let's say one client is responsible for almost, 30 or 40% of your entire revenue and profit. It is not an ideal thing at all. You do not need to rely on a couple of clients and that's it. You need to diversify and sign more clients so you can have like really low percentages of the revenue divided on each client. And as I said, this is actually a lesson that I learned the hard way because this is another update. That client that I told you we had problems with regarding the scripts and everything and the vision, most likely we're gonna end up this relationship with him because we're not a good fit at all. And that's actually fine. Like I'm not worried or anything. But this client actually taught me a lot of things. I shared some of the lessons that I learned from this client in the last video as well. But also another lesson, which is the one I'm talking about in this video, is the lead flow. Do not stop the lead flow whatsoever. So in case something like this happens, a client churned, you still have a safety net and you can increase your revenue, as I said. So yeah, that client, most likely we're gonna end up this relationship. It is his first month, as I said, but we're gonna end it up to this point. You know, he was like a headache client. He's not satisfied whatsoever, so that is really fine. It will actually help me to be less stressed and be able to focus on better clients and better fit clients in the future. This is the thing. Right now, my plan in the next period, so I can compensate this client and be able to sign more clients. First of all, building an AI scripting system, like a reliable scripting system in the agency, simply to avoid any situation like this, like the situation that happened with the client or any other client when it comes to the scripts. I do not want to deal with this situation again. Like, though this client was an outlier and he wanted like completely different thing, but still I must take it as a lesson to improve. Okay, I see a gap in our scripting system, in our scripting quality or the process quality, so I need to fix it first before signing more clients. So that's actually what I built today. So today is June 12, and we worked on that system today. We started building the SOPs, the entire system, how it's gonna work, and everything. I just need to train the script writer on this new SOP, and once done, it's gonna be completely fine, and we're gonna work using this new SOP to create higher quality scripts and faster scripts as well. Yeah, this is the first ever thing. After we're done with building that scripting system, we're gonna go to the next step, which is continuing doing outreach and creating content for inbound flow as well. I'm gonna continue outreach, and to be honest, I'm very excited. Like back then when I used to think about redoing outreach and keeping or redoing the momentum once it's stopped, it was kind of like, lazy. I was kind of lazy about it, keep overthinking it. But right now, since I know that in the last period I only sent 10 messages, and from those 10 messages, I booked 4 calls, and from the 4 calls, I closed 2 clients. Right now, I'm actually very excited to keep doing outreach because I know that it works and I got the proof, like very, very strong proof. It's just a game of numbers right now. So that is what I'm going to do, maybe starting from a couple of days right now. I'm gonna keep doing outreach. I'm gonna be as creative as possible with it. Simply I'm doing Dream 100. If you do not know what is Dream 100, you can check my other videos. I explain this as well. And also I'm gonna start creating content a little bit on the side to support the outreach as well. Simply that's it. This is my plan. Let's say I'm booking 40% of the calls. So from every 100 outreach messages, like I can book 40 calls. Like let's say it is only 20%, I can book 20 calls. And if my close rate, let's say 25%, I'm gonna close like 5 clients from every 100 messages I send. That is completely like insane, like really good, and multiply like 5 clients times the average price point we have right now, which is 2k. Like currently 2k is the average price, so that's literally 10k from new revenue. not the current one. Like really good, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm really excited for the next couple of months. And now, as I said, I learned the lesson. I'm not gonna stop the lead flow whatsoever. Even if I can't handle more clients, I'm not gonna stop the outreach. I'm gonna continue doing outreach, content, like everything related to client acquisition to keep the lead flow alive. So please, if you're also running an agency or a B2B business, take this lesson from me. Do not stop the lead flow whatsoever. Okay? Like, it is not good to see yourself in a panic attack once a client or two churn and you do not know what is going to happen next. Like, it is super frustrating and stressful situation you do not need to be in, simply. Yeah, guys, this is everything. Let me know in the comments what you think about that, if you got something useful. Do not forget to subscribe and like the video as well. And as always, catch you on the next one. Peace.